Roach seems prepared to hear it.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
Oh, flashback time.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Yes, mother.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Yes, mama.
Mummy? Mummy? Daddy, wake up!
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one.
You
You must be Thomasina.
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Mummy.
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all. But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
Hello? She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors.
Oh.
I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape.
Oh, I gotta click.
All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. Duplancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you.
Or shall
You
I?
better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
What else do you know about Mr. Shoulder?
A reclusive man. I must say I know very little about him.
Does he attend services at St. Edmund's?
Not regularly. if at all these days.
Perhaps he feels closer to God out here on the moors. What do you make of Mr. Shoulder's residence?
A sturdy construction, I'm in no doubt. The winds blow a gale out here, not to mention the pelting rain.
At least he must have plenty of eggs to eat.
God
Awful
damn it.
creatures, those hens.
God damn it, I can't zoom in on Logan. Blonde girl.
Do you know that young girl we saw?
Oh,
No, but I've seen
Did
her
you?
sneaking around the churchyard. The poor thing is feral. She takes off at the slightest stirring. We will bring the Lord to her. Good time.
Perhaps she has her own beliefs. You said there were others like her.
Primitive folk, yes. Avoid the moors in hours of darkness and don't wander too far. I wouldn't entrust a young woman in their company.
Do you know anything else about the Devil's Toe?
Not really. I do recall it toppling over when I was a child. A few lads from Bewley rebuilt it to the best of their memories.
The devil mustn't have been happy.
Come now, my child. Do not joke about such matters.
Why don't you like hens, Father?
I know I must love all of God's creatures, but they make such an unholy ruckus, and their talons claw at my boots.
But they mean no harm. And they provide eggs.
I cannot abide hens' eggs. They smell of sulphur when rotten.
oh.
What more can you tell me of these primitive folk?
Godless people, Miss Bateman. Don't concern yourself with them. They live out there on the very edges of this land. If you don't wander too far, you shouldn't cross their path.
You mentioned that Mrs. Duplancy is worried about something at the moment.
It is not my place to say. Mrs. Duplancy will tell you in good time, if she deems it fit to do so.
What is your favourite of Shakespeare's works?
A very difficult question, Miss Bateman. But one I can answer, nonetheless. I am awfully fond of Cymbeline.
An unusual choice.
All gold and silver rather turn to dirt. Wouldn't you agree?
A fine quote. Is there a Mrs. Shoulder?
No. I believe Mr. Shoulder has led a life of celibacy.
Thank you for your time.
Lord
Thank
be
you for
with
your time.
There's nothing... Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
That how you speak to chickens? Eh, chuk chuk chuk.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up. He looks much... Care to hold one, Father Roach?
Put that thing down, would you?
You're no fun.
Twelfth Night of King Lear, both are great. 12th Night in particular is funny AF.
Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
That glove
Oh.
looks familiar.
The glove does look familiar.
I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow. The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why
Hello.
didn't he come inside to see me?
Another from Tommy Wisow that is not the way to communicate with chickens. Wait, does he talk to chickens in the room or whatever?
The trousers feel damp. Freshly hung? Or
Yes, oh, okay.
No sign of life?
none. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
I know again. Officially 1.9 million Endabuck gang. Damn, dude. When you hit 2 million, you can do the 2 million redeem. At 2 million channel points, I become a kick streamer. I'm gonna travel abroad to other countries and just be like really racist and offensive towards them for no particular reason. I'm just gonna travel to France and be like, ho ho ho, baguette, 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 ho 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 ho, and they're like, is that the one where you have to take off your green screen cap and shit? No, no, no! I'm so far behind, only 350k. I think Jace just has the stream open at all times, so he's always farming channel points. John is Somali of Norway, yeah. I guess that is kind of Knut now I think about it, but... Dude, every time I think about Knut now, I think about him yelling at that AI, and it's literally one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Why did you lie? Why did you lie? Don't worry, Cashew. It's not about the amount of channel points. It's about how you spend them. And Jace could spend them right now to give Logan a treat, but he's not doing it. Knut with the AI is literally my mom with the car assistant. It's just so funny when he's like, I don't remember what it says at the start, but it's like, make a list of every fast food place in Austin. And the ChatGPT is like, I don't think I can do that. Maybe I can give you like 10 or something. He's like, no, make a list of every fast food place in Austin. And it's like, sorry, I can't do that. It's like, why not? The AI is like, making a list of every fast food place in Austin would be quite extensive. It's like, so what? So what? Just do it. Dude's like yelling and arguing with ChatGPT. That's because I don't want to go back down to 1.8 million, gang. That's fair.
Mr. Shoulder?
Did I
Is
favorite
Thomasina
those clips?
Bateman here?
I think I did.
I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
I'm rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste. A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it.
God damn it.
Father, what do you make of this?
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley. Though it does remind me of a passage by the bard himself. It is the very error of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
Oh, right in the Adam's apple. Oh god, she headbutted my Adam's apple. Another shoulder good, Another shoulder good, Oh, so painful. What a cutie and Bella too. Oh man, dude, Cashew. But sorry, self-defense, she discombobulated. Dude, that was so painful. The Merchants of Venice?
The Merchant of Venice?
A splendid comedy. But that particular passage is from the great Othello.
Okay,
I'm afraid your knowledge of the bard is somewhat lacking.
It's been a while since I've read his work, Father.
Never mind.
For all my Disco Elysium fans, when we do doggy treats around here, we like to give the dog some little kits. For all my Disco Elysium fans, you guys get that reference? Bella hasn't gotten these rates yet. I think everyone else has gotten these, but not Bella so far. Discombobulated. Oi, opp, se. Oi, her. Four for each. They have like peanut butter and stuff in them. Jesus Christ. Well, bra. Oh. God damn it. We're not gonna bake bread. God. Okay, this time for sure. Thank you, Lion. Blink, yeah. Fuck. Think for a lighter to them. Okay, so we use this thing to pry the thing off.
That is not coming off.
Okay, so we use the
That's
glove.
a peculiar... Mr. Shoulder, you home?
I think we should do a little bit of breaking and entering in it. Right, Tommy.
It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home.
Use the chicken to pry it off.
Curses.
That would be very old
Perhaps you
school
could try
point
the
and click
handle.
game appropriate.
It's locked.
Well, in that
Perhaps he's
case...
gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
You go ahead, Father. Thank you. I'd like to look around further.
No, you go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure.
Right,
Marty
Tommy.
is
It's time for
such
some old
sweet
Grand
soul.
Larcency. Much ado about nothing.
Much ado about nothing?
Oh dear. I thought that was an easy one. Romeo and Juliet.
Of course.
That I shall say good night till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
I got a achievement
Well,
for
Mr.
that.
Shaw. I'll just have to find Hobbs Barrow.
9.7% of people have the achievement. It's called William Who. We got a rare achievement for failing all the stuff.
I've come along. Please open. No sign of any movement. The window is I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
Okay, but you're logging all this other stuff about
I'm
the
not sure.
countryside.
I can't see. I don't wish. I do not. I can't. Slightly. Mr. Shoulder, what was he doing? Rather rude of him. Not...
I was rather rude of him, innit?
This key doesn't.
I'll be sick of it though, right?
That's a peculiar.
The house on fire.
No. As I trudged back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
Okay.
The train! That must be Kenneth.
Oh. If I double click, I think it teleports the character. I just realized that. My lady, is this yours?
Excuse me? I found this necklace inside the church. Is it yours?
No, Pet. Perhaps someone left it behind yesterday. you keep hold of it for now. I'll ask around at the next service.
Are you sure?
I trust you.
I trust you. I'm just an old lady.
Where is Kenneth? He was supposed to wait for me at the station.
I say, looking into the camera.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry. You'll find him.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Not a soul. Hold on. One of them crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses.
Seems like this game would be about 5 minutes long if only she had a smartphone.
Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you.
This is probably one of those games that when you finish it one time, you can finish it in like 10 minutes afterwards.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you.
I don't remember what the game was called, but I remember I played some point-and-click puzzle game, like a while back, like 10 years back or something. I remember I played through it, took me about 10 hours to finish it. And then I was like, it feels like if you just know what to do in this game is short. And then I played through it again, it took me like, literally like 20 minutes to finish the entire game.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the... You'll see it.
Thank you. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow. It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I heard about a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
Oh, nothing.
I can't remember.
Mr. Tillett, please. This is important.
I'm awfully sorry, Miss Bateman. I'll try to remember. If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I ever get to meet him.
I'm sure you will.
Farewell.
Ta-ra!
Ta-da! Oh, this guy's out now.
I don't wish to... Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
What are you up to, Cyril?
Keeping an eye on that bleeding railway station. That's what. Thankfully, no one got off the last train.
Really hate that station, don't you?
Oh, I curse Midland Railway for bringing their damn line through Bewley. This is our town, our land. 'Tis no place for outsiders.
So you keep saying.
Anyway, no more trains today. Almost time to celebrate with an ale, I think.
I could do with one myself.
You paying?
No. I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I care, lass?
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow. Do you know where it is?
Mind your own business, lass.
You really are quite helpful, aren't you?
Bah.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, lass.
Ta-ra, lash. Outlander.
Good day.
Yes?
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Sorry, lass.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I hear sword fighting.
That must be the postmaster's storeroom. Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are
Long
you
and
from,
shoulder
Miss
and...
Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long, though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such
Yes.
things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
Well, for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
There's a window.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few
By
miles down the
horse.
road by now.
Curses. When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How
That's a beagle barking for
infuriating.
sure.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I
The
was to meet
hesitation.
him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moors since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely
I was
from your
gonna say that
fellow
too.
townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently,
Why is that?
so I have new friends to talk to. Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Cyril.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey. I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tab?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye. That's my
There's
box.
my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there. I have nothing else to ask for the time.
The postmaster isn't home.
But my crate is in there.
You'll have to wait for Mr. Price to get back.
Roy, this must be...
I need to open a tab and then I can get this guy to go drink probably, and then we can break into the...
Good day, sir. I found Mr. Shoulder's home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow without Mr. Shoulder's aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the Barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
My mother's grave.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you.
Thank you.
So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
How can I open a tab?
Leave me an item of I'll give it back to you when it will be.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Item of value. I mean, the silver necklace is worth something, right?
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it? Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
Not right now, I should keep it clear out.
Not right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
I don't know if it's like gonna be different endings or something. I don't. Doesn't really feel like a game that does all about like endings and things, right? So I don't know if it's like, oh, you gave the cross away, so now you couldn't give it to whoever owns it, and now the lady's gonna be mad at you outside the church or whatever.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really. We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
I just need like a really long conversation. I can just lie down and pet Logan.
Good day.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Go on, Logan. What up? Thanks a lot.
The rear wheels are powered by coupling rods, would you believe? The boiler had 2 flue tubes. 2! There were nothing like it. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
God.
Curses. I'm here to excavate Hobbs' back.
Sometimes water is a wiser option.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another?
I suppose one. I shall take.
Let us make our way.
Bewley is the latest of many additions to the Midland Railway line. Speaking of change, I hear the whole frontage of Derby Station is being rebuilt. Designed by an architect by the name of Tubshaw, if I remember correctly. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
I can't tell if I'm getting this guy drunk or not.
Mr. Long can really put away a drink. Thank goodness I've switched to water.
Is my tab gonna be impossibly big?
Hello? What do you know about Lord Panswick?
He gave me some sweets once. My friend says that Lord Panswick has special trees at his manor that grow sweets on their branches. You think that's true, miss?
I think that's very unlikely.
Me too.
Are you sure you know nothing of Hobbs Barrow?
That like a wheelbarrow?
Never mind. Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Hello? What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
What's your dialogue? What's that dialogue? I had to turn around all the
I
time.
really must find Hobbs Barrow.
What did I tell you last time? Naught to be found digging around in those things.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
I don't think any... The door has been boarded up. There's nothing else I... Good day.
Hello, miss.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Not a lot. I know he's in charge around here.
Does he come to the village often?
Not really. He has a manor out on the moors.
Have you ever been there?
Heavens, no. Villagers aren't allowed there.
Why not?
Dunno. It's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Are you sure you know nothing of Hobbs Barrow? I really must find it.
I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Okay, we're just gonna keep this guy drinking, I guess.
The man is standing right there. This house looks... A warehouse.
No, I didn't mean to do it again. What is this? Hello, Wilk. What's up? Okay, Wilk. So this is a live stream transmit or receive live video and audio coverage of a video game over the internet. This is a game called The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. It's a horror mystery game, point and click. It was on the wheel. We spun the wheel yesterday on Sunday, and this is what we ended up with.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
How are you doing, Wilk?
It really is great to have someone new to talk to. I've so many more stories to share.
I was trying to lie down the pet login, but the
that's
game
me.
didn't
I
let
better be
me.
off.
Wait!
Ta-ra!
Mr. Long, thank goodness I've... Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I haven't seen an excavation of wheelbarrows yet. Yeah, I know. So did anyone call anyone else Toots yet in this game?
I've no use.
I don't know if I've heard any toots. I mean, I've been tooting up a storm over here, but...
I don't wish. I'm not sure. I don't wish. Hello?
Good day.
Can I buy?
I shall.
Let us.
You're just saying the same thing every time now, right?
It really is great. I've so many.
Wait. Mr. Thank God.
What am I supposed to do for you? I'm out of mana.
I've stored my box. I've hung my side from
Out of mana.
jammed shut. The wood must have warped it. The drawers don't open.
I'm not sure what to do. I feel like I've been basically everywhere. Point and click, more like point and stuck, am I right?
I suspect the window. I could.
Oh.
Good day. Are you sure you don't know it? I would very much.
No.
Goodbye. The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland. Nobody home.
Nobody's perfect.
Hello?
Good day.
Father Roach asked me not. What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Wretched man. They say he is restoring a chapel near his manor.
Manor?
But for whom and to what god, I ask?
Is he a man of faith?
I've barely seen him set foot in St. Edmunds. It doesn't stop him from acting as our God-given ruler. Stay away from him, pet. Don't get yourself tangled up in local affairs.
I certainly don't intend to. Why did you call Lord Panswick wretched?
He hides in that manor of his and cares not for his people. I've heard stories whispered in the pews, you know.
What kind of stories?
That he shoots people on sight.
Alberto?
Anyone that strays onto Panswick Manor.
Good grief.
Yet he will walk into the plough and furrow and buy ale for all and be hailed as our protector. I answer to God and God alone. Forgive me, pet. I shouldn't get so worked up.
Not at all. I appreciate your honesty, Mrs. Duplancy. Are you sure you don't know?
Hobbs?
Never mind. Thank you for...
Lord be with you. What if I dig the grave up with my... Oh.
I may be a barrow digger.
Okay.
I can't see... I do not... I can't see... I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
Yeah, but it's a, you see how they're in a circle, right? That means it's a fae thing. Do you know about faes?
The moors...
Do you know about the fae?
It's locked. I'm not...
I put the key... How do I put the key away? There we go. To do.
I've no time.
This is a quick prayer. I gotta somehow distract that guy.
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
Oh.
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
You will?
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will. Where do you live?
Our home is on the... Maybe Wally, or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myr. I'm going to kick...
Where do you live?
Poor... I'm going...
Goodbye.
Bye, Mick.
Okay, so we gotta find the doll, which could be literally anywhere.
I have no desire.
Oh.
I have nothing. Good day to you.
I'll do.
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah! You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine.
So I'll just grab some candy.
Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now?
Yes.
Go on then, lass.
Follow me.
What candy? Just like a bunch of it.
So then he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
You're hiding Coke bottles from us, son of a bitch. I am. I'm not even hiding them.
Thanks again for the ale, lass. Now leave me be.
There's nothing... Good day, sir.
Yo, where's the doll at, man?
Good day. Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
That's a bruise,
That
alright.
does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk.
Oh.
That'll teach her.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's true, and I gave them a doll.
Where can I find these fair folk?
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it. Don't think about bringing that doll back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Goodbye.
I'll have a choice.
I have nothing else.
The fair folk are up here. There we go.
Thomasina, please stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame.
Yes, madame.
What's for supper, madame?
It'll be nothing but a glass of water and a worm if you don't fetch your dolly right this instant.
Hello, fairies.
Sausagey.
Hello. There you are, Josephine. I won't let the foxes eat you.
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Josephine, she introduced me to the fairies.
Oh, fairies, you say?
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course. Do you see those mushrooms over there?
Yes.
That's a gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Yes?
You're old enough now to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls,
Whoa!
my little bird.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, my dear child. I do not wish to upset you. I just want to make sure that you understand the difference between fantasy and reality. Josephine is just a doll, and fairies do not exist.
But, Daddy...
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition. Please always remember that. If you hear anything about fairies or the like again, know that it's hogwash. What is it?
Hogwash.
Hogwash. Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
I saw talk from the disabled guy. Well, so this was pre-disablement. The fairies probably got to him though, so... That were a
This
beautiful
must be
doll.
Jane's ragdoll. You're coming with me, little fellow. I shall name you Kenneth.
Oh.
I've already taken one. I've already... Perhaps these wriggling worms are the fair folk young Wally was so fearful of. How strange. There is a hairpin pierced through the arm. This may come in handy. I'll keep it.
And also,
At
both
least I
not
shall
really
not return
disabled.
from Bewley empty-handed.
As a person who is obviously disabled, I feel comfortable saying this, and you can clip it, you can ship it, you can send it anywhere you want, I don't care. I genuinely, no irony, no sarcasm, being completely serious for once, you know, completely just saying what I feel from my heart. believe that being bald is the worst disability that has ever happened to anyone. There is, I would rather be, I would be a paraplegic rather than be bald. I don't know. That's just how I feel. You know, at least if you're a paraplegic, you have hair, right? Like.
I can't see. No, I do not.
No, and there's also being a streamer. That's not a that's not a disability. That's just an occupation.
I present to you Myrtle.
Myrtle! I missed you so much.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
Come back!
Nice.
It's in moments like these I thank myself for not having children.
Touch.
I can't pry the fossil from the rock. The trowel is too blunt to chip away at the rock.
No sachets, yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna apologize for that.
They aren't mine to take.
I see this disabled people all the time, like, oh, I'm blind, oh, I can't walk, I can't hear. You know, it's like, okay, but are you bald? You know what I mean? You know, do you have hair? There's no shortcuts in this hole.
Jane? Jane, get out of there. Don't make me come in. Fine.
What do you mean, come in?
Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through. I was always happiest with a trowel in my hand, uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod. That should do it. Jane! Jane, come out this instant. I can't see a damned thing in here. I need a light source.
I got you. Does that wombat kill you?
Curses. The useless thing blew out.
Oh.
Jane?
Compound you and crush you against the roof of the burrow and then bury you alive. I would love to see a wombat try to do that to me, man. Try it, see what happens. Let's just say that would not end well for the wombat.
I have one just like... I have one. There's nothing...
Okay, so I need to get my box to get a lantern.
Hello?
Good day.
Can I buy you... Let us...
To think, if that's blessed be the Midland Railway.
Is gonna trigger Cyril?
Idiot!
Oh, there you go.
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made!
Cyril Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Now I can use a hairpin to pick the lock. We did it, Reddit.
I'll leave Cyril and Henry.
Macho, macho, macho man.
Locked. I need to get inside without attracting. Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory. A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
I'd like to be a macho man.
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door.
Nice.
There's a note inside.
Miss Bateman, I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency has arisen in London, and I cannot join you in Beverley. I'll package your usual equipment, and I pray that you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened. I'd better get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back.
Long slong.
Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task. Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
How did she move that by herself? How's that even possible?
Wait. Where is my money? It's not in here.
Uh-oh.
Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man.
Lantern,
Looks like everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels.
Lantern.
Oh, my chisel, I'll take that.
Lantern.
Ah, my lantern. It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside. I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here. No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations. I've got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that Barrow and get on with the excavation. I don't wish to...
So I have a lantern but no oil.
No.
I have a chisel. What could I chisel?
He's currently debating.
What have you encountered that is chiselable?
The cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance.
Chisel, chisel, chisel.
I don't think It looks like the same make as... Good day.
Yes?
I got an idea for something good chisel. What is that?
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
I don't have much to spare, lass. Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How much coin do you have?
None, I'm afraid.
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small amount.
A trade, you say?
Aye.
Trade.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise
Oh, the
me.
fossil. Yeah, that's a good one.
What can I trade?
Surprise.
Thanks.
Aye.
Splendid. I've managed to extract it in one piece.
A word? Oh yeah, of course. This is what I was thinking about. I just couldn't remember. I was like, what was I thinking about chiseling earlier? There was one thing I wanted to chisel. What was it? Because when I tried with the other thing, the spade or whatever, I was like, oh, this is too blunt.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
Let me fetch some paraffin from inside.
Take the dolls as hostage. I tried, I couldn't.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
I don't have anything to light my lantern with though, because I used my one match. Oh,
My
it's
lantern
lit.
is fueled and ready for action.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Yeah, that's a Logan right there.
Right.
Time to put this out into good use, eh? In it. Jesus Christ, what is this hole?
Jay.
Bunch. I don't think that dude was wearing a priest robe.
Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
You were in there.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there. I got bored of waiting for you.
So where can I find Hobbs Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
You've been a great help.
I shan't be visiting the
Buncha.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far, the enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow, the suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear. In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
That sounds nice, being condemned
The
to your
gate
fate.
opens out into a vast tilled field. I've no
desire to go breaking and entering right now.
This is not mine to...
Well, that hasn't stopped you before. Oh God, Philip.
Easy, girl. I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
It's Black Philip, everyone.
What do you want?
Introduce yourself.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye. What do you want, lass?
What a pet lawyer for a bit.
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located on your land.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years. The last I heard he were on death's door. There's to be no more digging there, lass. Not since it went so badly last time.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife. I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
He said one or two words.
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye. My brother dug it up. Must have been, 25 years ago. You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
Aye. I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
Well, that's pretty dark.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the barrow?
I don't know. But something went wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't make out a word, like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass. I'd see him disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up. The land has reclaimed it.
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see. What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family. The soil is fertile here. Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock, even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden.
Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass. Pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye. My wife is a fine woman. Are you married, lass?
No. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden. You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time?
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow?
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
Lord Panswick.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
He keeps us going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers
sorry.
here to pick up the crops.
I see.
Goat.
That's quite an intimidating goat you own.
The old girl does a better job of protecting this farm than any hound would. She still produces a lot of milk for us, so we forgive her temper.
You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on
That's what
matters
I've
that are not
heard.
my business.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No. Have you not been listening, lass? Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
Would you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there?
Wouldn't you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there?
Perhaps. But Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. You don't want to tempt the same fate, lass.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow?
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof of all you've told me?
This guy keeps going on about not laying eyes on people. It would be funny if he turns out he's just blind. I've never seen him before in my life.
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields. What proof have you of your claims?
You wish to see...
What
Thanks for your...
Ta-ra.
Proof. Where's my proof?
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
I'll be fucked.
And making bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this. But yes, you can have a look at it.
Thank you.
Any road. Once you've set your eyes on it,
Any
you won't be
road?
wanting out to do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Through that gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see
Yeah, is that any road?
Ahead.
Thank you again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it.
Who do you think this guy was in Final Fantasy 14?
There's nothing...
Oda, clearly.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella.
AR. I haven't a clue what that could be referred.
A realm reborn. Oh.
Hobbs Barrow. Indeed, a barrow of a most unusual rectangular form. I've not seen something like this since West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall make a fine entry for my book. What secrets do you conceal, I wonder?
I wonder.
That smell. Earthy and sweet.
Three, 2, 1.
Papa!
You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come. Are you ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
How exciting.
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy. Now I'm ready.
Now I'm ready.
Daddy has buried... Nothing here. No treasures here.
Daddy, have you buried something in it? That's right, Thomasina. The real treasure are the friends we made along the way.
Treasure!
Do-do-do-do.
Daddy, I found the treasure! Look!
Well done, little bird. Your first successful excavation. That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
I will, Daddy. I promise.
I do have a feeling there is something exceptional to be discovered here. I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
I must gain his permission to excavate.
I don't wish to... That's a peculiar... It's the...
Oh, it's turning dark.
Darkness falls quickly here. I should make my way back to the...
What about Black Phillip?
I shouldn't just...
What's up, Philip?
I don't wish...
Is the world turning dark, or is the darkness turning you? I feel like I'm being turned by the darkness for sure. I was the one that was supposed to fill your dark heart with light!
No one here.
Ah, this place is popping right now.
Good evening, Mr. Crozier.
Evening. Thanks again for the fossil, lass. 'Tis truly a beauty.
You're most welcome. How long have you been collecting fossils?
Ever since I were a boy.
Oh, we're a
The
boy.
moors look a barren place, but there are plenty of fossils to be found in the rock formations. All manner of creatures to uncover.
Such a playground for a young lad. What's your favourite piece in your collection?
The ammonite you gave me today. The most recent is always the best.
Indeed.
What about you, lass? Do you collect out?
I do. You see, I'm writing a book on the Barrows of England. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England. I document all my findings.
But what do you collect?
Pottery, tools and such.
Bones too, no doubt.
No, I leave those in place.
You've got a morbid heart, lass. Fussing about in old graves like that.
We're not dissimilar in that we both take an interest in the remains of the long gone.
I suppose you have a point there. How's your book coming along, then?
Very well, thank you. Though I'm rather keen to begin my chapter on Hobbs Barrow. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you gonna do about him?
If he thinks he can take her away from here, he's got another thing coming. I am gonna knock his bloody block off. In fact, I can think of a better punishment. Oi, what do you want, lady? Piss off.
You heard the man.
Charming.
Did anyone play that Flash game as a kid with the finger thing? I forgot what it's called.
Good evening, sir.
When you miss, you just cut your fingers off.
I'll leave you to it. I don't wish to wake him up. It's Herb. Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here?
Did Mr. Long convince you of the virtues of Bewley Station?
What the hell do you think? Now bugger off and leave me to me drink.
He seems even more wound up than usual.
Good evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley. I found Hobbs Barrow.
Oh, remember what I said, Miss Bateman? There are stories connected to that place.
Yes, stories you won't elaborate on, I might add. Don't worry about me, Stanley. I'm quite capable of warding off imagined fiends.
I have no doubt, but please leave that place be.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now.
That's precisely what worries me.
Order a drink.
A mug of your finest ale, please.
Might as well get the tab going.
There we are. That's 2 pence on your account.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See you soon.
I was thinking mentioning in front of the fire.
A lovely place. The crackling.
I'm just gonna stand here, warm my coochie by the fire. At Logan. Okay, I have a feeling nothing is gonna happen.
Time for bed. Tomorrow I shall convince Mr. Bryden to allow me to begin my excavation.
Miss Bateman.
That's me.
How are you?
Tired.
Gonna buy you a drink?
Oh, I thought that guy in the bottom there was him. One won't hurt. Perhaps I can gain more information from Mr. Tillage.
One won't hurt.
Excellent. I feel bad about what happened last night. I'm sorry I can't remember it.
That's all right, Mr. Tillett. Alcohol can do all sorts of damage to one's memory.
I was thinking that maybe if we had another drink tonight, I might remember what happened.
I'm not sure that's logical.
But worth trying?
I don't need any further convincing.
Take your seat, Miss Bateman. I shall return with the goods.
To Leonard Shoulder.
Wherever he may be. I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Why did Leonard Shoulder ask you to dig up Hobbs Barrow?
Despite his disappearing act the previous evening, not to mention his questionable sobriety, I decided Mr. Tillett was to be my ally.
Oh.
I spoke again of Mr. Shoulder's letter, his proposed excavation, and my status as an antiquarian and barrow digger.
Hi! Alex! Hva går det? Gå på puffen, du. Gå på understolen. Oh, god damn it, Luxor's barfed.
He was fascinated
That
and
smells
quite
like poop.
excited at the prospect of meeting the soon-to-be author of a real-life book.
You must find all manner of riches on your digs.
Barrow digging is not all success, Mr. Tillett. Often I'll come across the likeliest of sites steeped in promise. We set to work with shovel and pick and all the other barrow opening paraphernalia you can imagine. Every stone carefully taken down, every shovel full of earth put dutifully through the sieve, and we find nothing. Or you may find a miserable remnant of animal bone or a shard of pottery hardly to be recognized from the peat in which it decayed. Sometimes it's as if some Neolithic humorist prepared an elaborate practical joke for your special benefit.
It still sounds much more exciting than spending your days sitting in England's most remote railway station.
Are you all right, Mr. Tillett?
I've had another argument with Agnes.
Your wife?
Aye. She didn't want me coming to the plough tonight. Truth is, I've been drinking my life away since my mother passed.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're kind, Miss Bateman. Thank you. It's been a year since the old girl left us. She had a horrible end, wasting away, day by day. Consumption got her. She was naught but bones by the end. I can't get the image out of my mind. She were everything to me.
I'm so sorry.
I apologise for going on, Miss Bateman. It's not appropriate.
Don't worry, Mr. Tillett. I appreciate your openness.
Used to love going for walks out in the moor, my mother and I, ever since I were a little one. She'd get a tear in her eye as she looked out upon it. She loved this land. I asked Mr. Crozier to build a bench, which we've erected at her favourite lookout spot on the moors. Margaret's Lookout, we called it. Aye.
That's a beautiful tribute.
Aye. If you take a seat there, do keep her in your thoughts, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Tillett. I can relate in some manner. My father had an accident when I was very young. He's still alive, but he can neither move nor speak. He spends his entire life bedbound and incapable of communicating or looking after himself in any way.
How dreadful.
He was a barrow digger himself, an antiquarian of some renown. He taught me so much, even though I was so young. I think writing this book is my way of carrying on his work. It helps me reclaim those earlier memories of him, and I visit him often to tell him all about my excavations.
Can he hear you?
I've no idea. The doctors aren't sure. I'd do anything to make him better, Mr. Tillett. I'd do anything to bring him back to the man he was. I am in a state of suspended mourning for a man caught between life and death.
Dreadful. Just dreadful.
We all have our weaknesses. Mine just happens to be my father.
And what of your mother?
A cold woman. We haven't talked in quite some time. I think she blamed me for my father's accident somehow.
You were but a child.
Indeed. She thus saw it fit that a governess should raise me as she spent her life grieving for my father.
Well then, I propose a toast.
A toast to what?
A shared sense of loss.
I'll toast to that, Arthur. Now then, enough of this wallowing.
Let us be merry. Another round.
I really shouldn't. But I did. And another after that. And another. The frustrations of my visit to Bewley slipped away with each swill of Stanley's finest ale. We had great fun that night, Mr. Tillett and I. I treasure the memory.
Go on then. Let's hear those pipes.
Mustn't.
Sing the song.
The Hills of Tanchico?
You're incorrigible.
Please. You'll make a sad man happy.
Oh, all right then.
All right then.
Clasps, celts, and arrowheads I'll try to claw within my clutch. And if a shield I should espy, I'll vow there ne'er was such.
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Kitty cat? Meow. This is about normal for me. We're by the Barrow. Okay. From the Fae. So I found a skull, Ethan. Too soon.
Hello, Thomasina.
What is this? Who are you?
I'm the one that saved your father.
What do you mean?
He were here 25 years ago.
My father?
He were deep down with the others. He were there when something went wrong. I dragged him out.
Impossible.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
I don't understand.
Believe my words. You'll find proof in morning. Now go.
Okay.
One more thing. This is not a dream.
The second day? Epsicor. Isn't this the third day, technically?
Good.
Oh, whoops. Now go, wait, one more thing. Now go, wait, one more thing.
I've stored a box within. What's this? There's a strange stone strapped to the cover.
Arrived after a decent day's ride from Backwell. It's a curious place, local seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary on my stay here, and I'll give up on the day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer the bouts of illness. True to form, my journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional site with a unique history. As for the dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with a tincture for my beloved's nausea gravidarum. I'm sure she shall be pleased with it upon my return. Lower place of miracles. Our planted seeds sprouted before our eyes and illuminated our path. Nature's laws hold a meaning here, but I clutched my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end us. Pu Theta Epsilon C. We found the code was simply in the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the seventh Archonautic. When the sun and the two moons meet, the guardians shall be defeated. A dead language reveals the path. For thou art the moon, the sheaf of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper, not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit.
Wait, what are we Omega lolling about? Is it my incredible
It appears
British
to be a
accent?
journal, full of hogwash. I don't recognize the handwriting. Maybe Stanley knows more about it.
It was way too good. Nice. I'll take it.
Painting of perhaps a decorative... I can't... The drawers don't...
Good morning. How's your head,
I'm
Miss Bateman?
sending it to
That were quite
Rowan.
the tune you treated us to last night.
I
To
don't
be
know.
honest, Stanley, I felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon?
The journal, Stanley.
I certainly did no such thing. Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
I don't know if my British accent is British proof though, unfortunately. Brilliant, he might be telling the truth.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how else it could have got there. Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
Show sign of contents, perhaps you can decipher it.
Take a look.
I'm just on the full trust route.
Well, I can't
I've just been
make head
trusting and
nor tail of
telling the
it.
truth to
Neither
everyone.
can I.
Maybe someone else in the village can help you with it.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
What?
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Never.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
I had one such dream last night.
Tommy.
It was so vivid.
What were it about?
Not a dream. I'd like to hear his thoughts about it.
I was at Hobbs Barrow,
Oh?
but everything was different. Great peaks soared in the distance. And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow, eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, the journal. You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley, I've no time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hobbs Barrow?
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream
Hogwash?
reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hobbs Barrow.
What
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy, there were talk of a goblin. They say he lived inside Hobbs Barrow, hence the name, Hobbs Barrow. Hob Coming from Hobgoblin,
That
of
makes
course.
sense.
Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning. I heard he actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
Oh dear. His lordship won't be pleased.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
Hurrah! Tara, Tara. I'm squeezing my hob right now. Not the hob. Oh, nice, a brand new knife.
Goodness me, I can't budge it.
Be careful, Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
Yeah, let's try with the gloves on.
I'm not sure.
Let's try with this.
I do not wish.
This is a chisel.
I do not wish to damage Mr.
Worm it out.
No.
Use the rock to knock it through the
Can't see
table.
how. I don't need. Right. I need to convince Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs'
Use the
Barrow
lamp to set the table on
and find
fire.
out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket. Poor thing is dead now. Rest in peace, Kenneth.
No, Kenneth! Oh, maybe I could have put him in like a flower bed or something. No, Kenneth, no! Use the key to unlock the knife from the table.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm still setting up my stove. And I'm British.
Perhaps I have something in here that could help. No, there's nothing useful here. I don't wish to wait.
Get the chicken and have the chicken pull out the knife. That's a good plan.
Hello, Wally.
Go away! You gave the door back to my sister.
I did.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk, and you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're
Roland gave you a 10 out of 10.
cursed.
Nice.
There's no such thing as curses either, Wally.
Go away!
Nice. That is a
Very
huge mark of pride for my British accent. Actually, accent though, you could put that guy somewhere in Middle England and it'd get by. That's the accent I use for my Warhammer character, kinda. Just a little bit gruffer. That's what you get for watching Peaky Blinders.
Tommy, right, Tommy.
I didn't get to buy the cookies from that old lady. I wonder if that would have changed anything.
Margaret's Lookout. Dedicated to Arthur's mother.
Here's to Margaret Tillett. Yeah, what's up, Lynn? Hello. Oh, sometimes you all need to sit and watch the world go by. I got another achievement. Oh, whoops. Let's go see how many achievements this game has. It has. We're at 16 out of 40. How are you doing, Lynn?
What a peculiar name, the Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself.
I see it.
It's this way to Mr.
No, can you? I'm doing good too.
I.
Just hanging out, playing some video games.
Mr. Shoulder must have dropped the. It was rather. They are dry.
Oh, nice.
It's dry. A wool. Mr.
Maybe I can ship the door thing off.
That is not.
God damn it.
No, that won't. What a I can't. I'm not sure. No.
This game is supposed to be like 7-ish hours long, so technically we should be more than halfway through it, but it doesn't feel like we've like done much in the game so far. Give it to Crow.
I shall name you Kenneth II.
There's gonna be enough days that I get to kill all the worms. Let's see if I can give the worm to the other kid. Before we do anything else. Oh, hello, Father.
Good morning, Father Roach.
Ah, Miss Bateman. What a pleasure to see you again. Have you tracked down Mr. Shoulder yet?
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed. Do you recognize this journal?
What a tatty old thing. You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography. Did you make it yourself?
No, never mind. What brings you to the square today?
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over some scripture. You're welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
We will be at St. Edmund's, should you wish to join us later.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Lord be with you.
The boy's gone. Oh god, the witches ate him.
My boy! The witches ate my boy!
There's no...
Beverley Station is closed for the time being due to track damage between Beverley and Bakewell. We apologise for any inconvenience caused. Midland Railway.
Okay. I mean, that lasted a while, I guess.
Thomasina!
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have a clear memory of last night.
I wonder who left me this journal then.
Mind if I take a closer look?
Please, go ahead.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach. You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
Mother Mildred.
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
A witch?
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here. You shouldn't have too much trouble finding her.
Because the log
Thanks,
people
Arthur.
are gone.
You're welcome.
What do you make of this stone?
It's a good shape for skimming across water. What is it?
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover of the journal.
How mysterious.
The wish of the seal of the children last night.
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye. I even remember most of it this time. Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur. I see the railway station is closed. What happened?
The line is down. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. No trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital. Why do people think Mother Mildred is a witch? Just because a woman lives alone in the woods doesn't mean she flies about on a broomstick.
Wow.
There's more to it than that. They say she lays with demons.
Who are they?
Oh, you know, local folk.
Hogwash.
Some also go to her for potions and spells.
Spells? Come now, Arthur.
Truth be told, she's a nice old lady. I sometimes see her foraging in the brambles around here.
Will she burn at the stake sometime soon?
You might think us backward in Bewley, Thomasina, but we're not that backward.
Sorry, Arthur. I only meant to tease.
Well, it's not the
Goodbye.
shadow of wild cackling while riding the broom through the night sky. Yeah. Well, it is also, yeah. Oh, flashback. Flashback! All on the floor, flashback. Dolly, you want to go see the
Thomasina,
fairies?
dear, come say goodbye to your father.
I want to say
Come on
goodbye
now,
to
don't
father.
make him wait.
Father's a meanie face.
I don't want to.
There you go. Oh, she didn't say goodbye to her dad, or she did.
Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time, but we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise. Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
I love you. I could have gone worse. All things considered. I think that's a despair overlay for other emotes, Cash.
I feel there's more.
Why no normal despair? I don't know. Ask Serp. Why is this one called the despair? Nice.
Please, forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewley Station.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off. Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man. William.
He was here, in Bewley.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my reckoning. But I'll never forget those eyes.
My father.
Why was my father in Bewley?
He were helping Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow.
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
My father.
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts. Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother were with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Adam.
I made something to help her.
Oh.
The journal. This was entered in the journal. It belongs to my father.
What journal?
Journal.
Take a look at this. A passage recalls meeting a local wise woman to seek a tincture for his beloved's nausea gravidarum.
Aye, that's me. I made the tincture for him.
This is incredible.
You don't recognise your own father's handwriting?
It's been so many years since I've seen it.
So,
What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. Haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
What can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Binding magic?
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash. My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He seemed disappointed. I never saw him again, but I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
our dad knew that the first step to believing is to not believe.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Bryden and my father?
From memory, it were just the two of them.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea. He didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
You said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
Goblin.
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
My thoughts precisely. Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you'd best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
Why can't they speak for like an hour? Every time I'm like sitting here, I'm thinking like, oh, I should bet log in. They go on for like 65 minutes. Now I'm clicking.
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
It's like 2 sentences.
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see.
Brilliant. Lord Panswick.
Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him, nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Miss Walker.
I'm
I have
an
nothing.
old lady.
I shouldn't. What did those